India, a land that defies imagination, a land that transcends definitions, a land richly diverse and surprisingly spontaneous, a land where the ancient seamlessly exists in conjunction with the ultra-modern, encompassed in a diverse geography that oscillates from sky-kissing mountains to placid backwaters. A rich culture that is enriching differences within the mosaic, pulsating with the vibrant energy of 1 billion people. And at this country's heart is the captivating city of Delhi. Mesmerizing, modern, ancient, diverse. A megacity that's always on the go. A microcosm of all that India stands for. And the proud host of Commonwealth Games 2010. Between 3rd October and 14th October 2010, Delhi will be the city that will conduct the largest multi-sport event to date in India. The city already has had the honor of hosting the Asian Games in 1951 and 1982.
I'm happy to announce that the host for the 2010 Commonwealth Games will be Delhi in India.
In the early hours of midsummer 2003, India won the bid in Jamaica to hold the Commonwealth Games in 2010. The atmosphere was charged and Indians were jubilant. It was a dream come true.
We have been in the Commonwealth for the last 60 years and we never got the Commonwealth Games. So that was in my mind. I said we must get it. Previously many people had tried, but this time I said it's the correct time to get the Commonwealth Games. So me and my members of the Olympic Committee went to about 40-45 countries and convinced all of them that it's high time now, this time it should come to the biggest democracy in the world, that's India.
And now, as it prepares to welcome the world at its doorstep once again, let's delve into the fascinating history of Delhi. Located on the banks of the river Yamuna, Delhi has been continuously inhabited since at least the 6th century BC. It is the site of many ancient and medieval monuments, archaeological sites and remains. In 1639, Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built a new walled city in Delhi, which served as the capital of the Mughal Empire from 1649 to 1857. The new capital city, New Delhi, was built to the south of the old city during the 1920s when the British decided to move the capital from Calcutta. Today, the city is a vibrant metropolis, gearing up for the first Commonwealth Games to be held in India. There is a sense of purpose and focused activity across the city as everyone works towards making the Games a success. And nothing reflects this spirit better than the trinity of the Games logo, mascot and tagline.
Come out. Come out from your homes. Come out from behind closed minds and shut doors. Come out. Come out and reach out. Come out. Come out and be united. Come out. Come out, world. We all need heroes. Come out. Because countries need friends. Come out. The Commonwealth needs champions. Come out. Come out with common purpose. Come out and rise. Inspire. Surprise. Come out onto the fields and playgrounds. Come out. Come out with one goal. Come out with pride. Don't stay inside. Come out for India. Come out for Delhi. Come out, because when we play, peace wins, love wins, humanity wins, the world wins. Come out and play. This is your moment, India. This is your hour, Delhi. Come out and play.
The logo of the 19th Commonwealth Games 2010 Delhi is inspired by the chakra, the national symbol of freedom, unity and power. Spiraling upwards, it depicts the growth of India into a proud, vibrant nation. 1 billion people coming together to fulfill their true destinies. India's journey from tradition to modernity. Her economic transformation into a superpower, reaching out to the world and leading the way. Even as she enthusiastically embraces all the 71 CGA nations and territories of the Commonwealth to become one and host the best ever Commonwealth Games in Delhi.
I received the flag in Melbourne, and it was one of the most exciting moments of my life, because you know, when you are passed a flag or a baton onto a successor, it was a very, very exciting moment, and I shall never forget it. But and it really made my heart go pitter patter, because you know, there was this wonderful feeling that yes, Delhi is actually going to host the games now, and there was also a feeling simultaneously, look at the big responsibility we are taking on.
Come out and play. The logo tagline is an invitation to every person to let go of themselves and participate in the games to the best of their abilities, in the true spirit of the games. It is an exhortation to them to set new records, to outperform, and to raise the bar by scaling new peaks of achievement. It is also a call to the people of India, especially Delhi, to come out in support of the games and play the perfect hosts at the 19th Commonwealth Games 2010 Delhi.
I am happy to say this on full authority, that the cabinet then and cabinet now and the Prime Minister all through, they are in total support. If they have taken this responsibility, they want to discharge it with honor and with something achieved. And therefore, they sanctioned for the first time in 60 years, I know the state sports budgets, Punjab or here, 678 crores for 2.5 years, last year, this year, and 4 or 5 months of next year. And we are spending lavishly.
Shera embodies values that the nation is proud of: majesty, courage, power, and grace. He's also a reminder of the fragile environment he lives in. Nothing symbolizes the spirit of the Commonwealth Games better than the baton relay.
Well, it's going to start off in October. The Queen is going to give it, and our President is going to receive it. Then it comes into India. All the states have been written to, that the baton will pass through your state or your city, whatever you want to choose. They've all been, and that they should prepare it. So it will take a round of India and come through from London to the Commonwealth countries, come here, and eventually reach Delhi, where it will be installed in the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium.
Let's revert to the present and see how Delhi is preparing to play host. First off are the venues, where athletes from participating countries will battle for supremacy. The Commonwealth Games 2010 will be spread across 6 venue clusters and 5 standalone venues.
We started a little late because we wanted to do a good job. We wanted world-class infrastructure. And we got a lot of information from international federations, how we should make the infrastructure. We got EKS, which is one of the best in the world, who has been our advisors of the organizing committee, who has also been working with the sports ministry to draft the entire plan. And we went slow because we wanted to be sure that the best thing, then financial coming in. So all these things have been cleared. I would like to say it will be the best Commonwealth Games ever, no doubt about it.
Cluster 1, Jawaharlal Nehru Sports Complex. Ceremonies, athletics, lawn bowls and weightlifting. Cluster 2, Indira Gandhi Sports Complex. Cycling, gymnastics and wrestling. Cluster 3, Yamuna Sports Complex. Qualification rounds of archery and table tennis. Cluster 4, City Fort Sports Complex. Badminton and squash. Cluster 5, MDC National Stadium Complex. Hockey and archery finals. Cluster 6, Tal Katora Garden Complex. Swimming and boxing. In addition, 26 new training venues are being constructed for the Delhi 2010 for different sports. Work has been initiated on all the training venues and is progressing satisfactorily. Apart from this, 16 training venues are being upgraded and will be ready on schedule. A state-of-the-art games village is being developed along the east bank of the river Yamuna. The village is designed to translate traditional Indian hospitality into standards of comfort and excellence never seen before by participating teams.
The game village has 34 towers, that is the buildings, and each tower has 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4 and 5-bedroom flats. The total flats are 1,168 and total number of rooms that are available for the athletes are 4,008. That means we have on twin sharing basis accommodation for 8,016 athletes. But taking out some of the office space and single occupancy, the game village can house 7,400 athletes on twin sharing basis.
Surrounded by a dense green natural cover, the village will provide a relaxing and soothing environment for the athletes and officials. The Games Village is very well connected. Apart from the road network, the metro is just a short walk away. It is located within easy access of all competition and training venues. It also lies in the close proximity to some of Delhi's well-known landmarks, such as the Baha'i Temple, the Humayun's Tomb, the Akshardham Temple, the India Gate, to name a few. Not only the venues and the Games Village, the entire city is ramping up its infrastructure for the Games. The colonial city centre and Delhi's main shopping area, Connaught Place, has been given a new facade. Rajpath, the main avenue in Lutyens, Delhi, is being rejuvenated. The city's monuments, an integral part of the rich heritage of Delhi's past, are being cleaned and revitalized.
I think it's a great city. It's huge, and there's many very nice monuments to visit and very nice people.
New international standard signages and bus shelters are in place, as are flyovers, bypasses, broader roads, an efficient metro system, an integrated rail bus transport system, and a high-capacity bus system. The experience will begin the moment you touch down at Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. It is being modernized, upgraded, and expanded to handle the passenger traffic envisaged during the 19th Commonwealth Games 2010 Delhi. Delhi will have a dedicated metro line from the airport to the city centre, Rajiv Chowk, by 2010. The Games Village, as well as the main competition venues such as the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium and the Indira Gandhi Stadium, will be connected through the metro. The intercity connectivity as well as passenger capacity will be enhanced. 12 new flyovers and several bridges and under bridges have been planned to improve road connectivity with the Games Village, the sports venues and within the city. Road widening also is in progress. A total of 1,100 new low-floor, high-capacity air-conditioned buses will ply on Delhi roads by 2010 to ease commuting. This multimodal mix of transport will help visitors transit across the city easily, not only to watch the game events, but also to experience the rich cultural, historical, architectural pickings on offer.
Delhi is good. Delhi is fine.
It's a good starting point for trip to Ladakh.
Delhi's culture has been influenced by its lengthy history and historic association as the capital of India. The Archaeological Survey of India recognizes 1,200 heritage buildings and 175 monuments in Delhi as national heritage sites. 3 World Heritage Sites, the Red Fort, the Qutub Minar and the Humayun's tomb are located in Delhi, each with enough history of its own to justify a full-length feature film. Other monuments include the India Gate, the Jantar Mantar, an 18th century astronomical observatory, the Purana Killa, a 16th century fortress, and the Jama Masjid, India's largest mosque. The Lakshmi Narayan Temple, Akshardham, and the Baha'i Lotus Temple are examples of modern architecture. In fact, they say that in Delhi, it just takes a few minutes to travel across centuries. The Rashtrapati Bhavan, the Secretariat, Rajpath, the Parliament of India, and Vijay Chowk are examples of British colonial architecture. From imposing mosques to historical churches to modern temples, at each step, the city changes and yet it remains the same. The dresses change. The widths of the road go from 8-lane to almost no lane. The food goes from upscale continental to street-side snack. From 5-star eateries to snack-on-the-go eateries. There is a vast palate spectrum to explore and experience. Take your pick from delicacies like kebabs, biryanis, or cuisines from every part of India, including Rajasthani, Maharashtrian, Bengali, Hyderabadi cuisines, and South Indian food items like idli, sambar, and dosa. Local delicacies include chaat and dahi papri. There are several food outlets in Delhi serving international cuisine, including Italian, Japanese, and Chinese.
Oh, eating in Delhi is a paradise for people who would like to taste any kind of food from Lebanese to South Indian to Karnataka to Kerala to European, Italian to French to everything. So Delhi is a gourmet's delight really. So all that will be there, plus we will be setting up little stalls also, which will give you a taste of India from every part of the country.
Delhi has a vibrant hospitality industry with almost all major world-class hotels. An additional 25,000 rooms are being built to meet the requirements of the Games. This will be supplemented by the bed and breakfast scheme launched by the Delhi government. In addition, the state-owned India Tourism Development Corporation Limited or ITDC and private hotels have embarked on makeover and upgradation plans to welcome visitors to Delhi and make their stay an enjoyable experience.
Need and the effort to make more rooms in Delhi and various other mechanisms are being done. We have looked at some flats by DDA and others, and those could be upgraded to a level. I think that is going on. I keep hearing from them. And the result is the people stay there. Everybody is not going to stay in the Oberoi or any 5-star or 7-star. There are a lot of people who stay elsewhere according to means. So could we do that 2-star, 3-star? That also they are thinking of. Every effort is being made even in the neighborhood.
Environmental impact is a major concern in today's world. India has declared the 2010 Games to be the Green Games. In order for the Games to be awarded the title of Green Games, UNEP must approve of the process and ensure that the Games are environmentally sustainable. Delhi is also undertaking a tree planting campaign, spearheading an anti-litter effort and promoting the use of renewable energy around the country and city. All new buildings constructed for the Games will be green buildings as well.
You know, we called it right from the beginning the Green Games, the Green Commonwealth Games. So everything that is being used in the Games, including the buildings that have been either refurbished or built anew, all are adhering to green norms. You know, it could be power, it could be water, it could be recycling water. I'm just writing a letter to all the Indian Olympic Association people that please use recycled paper. You know, there's so much paper that is used on lounges and so on, and you know, corresponding with each other. So please use recycled paper. So we are trying, we have CNG buses anyway, you know that. So that is a green transport system. All our taxis will be on CNG. All the vehicles that will be dedicated for the Games, for the viewers and for the participants, will be green transport.
Safety of athletes and visitors is another important area of focus. To ensure foolproof security, there will be a 3-tier security across all venues. Over 2,000 CCTVs will keep a close watch on the venues.
We see almost 11,000 athletes and over 1 lakh visitors to the Commonwealth Games. An elaborate security setup has been put into place. We are looking at complete surveillance of all the Games venues, the Games village, as well as the training centers. We are also looking at a very elaborate measure in terms of the traffic arrangements. Last month, we had the meeting of the International Security Liaison Committee of the Commonwealth Games Federation, and all of them were given a detailed presentation of the security arrangements that were to be put in place. We have a system by which they can ask queries, and if they have any doubts on any aspect of the security, they would be able to be in touch with the International Security Cell in Delhi, and we are very pleased to answer all their questions, and we hope to demonstrate that the security arrangements that we have now worked out would also work in practice. And we are quite confident that we will be able to provide not only a very safe but also a very hassle-free Commonwealth Games next year.
Organizing games of such a magnitude needs a large fleet of volunteers, and the preparation to train volunteers has already started.
The role of volunteer in a games, mega sports event like Commonwealth Game is immense, and they are very much part and parcel of the whole game system. We are going to have approximately 30,000 volunteers who will be working in the different functional areas and helping them. To start with, we have already started the training of the first batch of the volunteers who will be working along with this CGF assembly as a LO and as a transport volunteers. And the main volunteers, you know, will be coming from the different sources, Delhi government, the NCC, then NSS and Open also. Then there will be some medical volunteers who will be coming from medical field. Then sports specific volunteer is another important area where we will require 2,500 volunteers who will be provided to us by the Sports Authority of India and the National Sports Federation.
Prasar Bharati, the host broadcaster of these games, has made elaborate arrangements for those who will not be able to be in Delhi to enjoy the games. Doordarshan and All India Radio have planned a feast to satiate the senses.
It is a matter of privilege for all of us in Prasar Bharati, that is the Broadcasting Corporation of India, to be the host broadcasters for the Commonwealth Games 2010. What is of particular significance for the ensuing games is that it would be for the first time that the Commonwealth Games in their entirety, that is the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony, and the sporting events would be covered on the high definition television. While this affords certain challenges, undoubtedly, it also gives an enormous opportunity to rise to the occasion. I'm sure Prasar Bharati will do a first-rate job of it with the cooperation and assistance of the service providers who will be working with us. Apart from that, we shall also be engaged in coming up with a build-up campaign which would generate a lot of awareness, curiosity and interest in the games. This campaign should begin by the beginning of the next year and will carry on in a phased fashion so as to build up the crescendo at the right time.
Doordarshan, India's national broadcaster, will not only relay live the opening and closing ceremonies, but also the events live and deferred live to all the participating countries. It has the capability, technology, and the skills to deliver edge-of-the-seat action to a worldwide audience.
Through the eye of the host broadcaster, the huge population of India will get opportunity to watch the Commonwealth Games bang in their drawing room. As a host broadcaster, definitely the signals will also be available to other RHBs interested in the Commonwealth Games. This is an opportunity to welcome all the sports lovers to watch this great event which is going to be held at Delhi in India in the coming October 2010. Delhi is all geared up and in the process of beautifying itself to welcome all of you to watch and witness these games. The host broadcaster will be very happy to welcome all at the RHBs and extend all the support so that the best signals are made available to them to carry these signals to their home countries. Doordarshan became colored when Delhi hosted the Asian Games, and now there is another leap in the chapter. Doordarshan will be covering these entire games in the high definition platform, the HD platform. That will definitely improve the signals and the quality of picture that all the watchers will get in their drawing rooms.
In fact, like the 1982 Asian Games, which saw the introduction of color TVs in India, Commonwealth Games 2010 will see another milestone from Doordarshan, the launch of HD TV.
For transmission of high definition channel through one of its C-band satellite channel and also by placing one high definition channel on its DTH platform. First of all, the aspect ratio changes, 4:3 changes to 16:9. Then the pixels, number of pixels that is increased almost 4 to 5 times. More or less, I will say that the viewing experience will be similar to that of a film, a celluloid film viewing experience which can be attained.
Apart from live telecast, Doordarshan will also produce a 30 minutes daily capsule for other networks. From the ultra-modern office complexes to the old city's tangle of snaking lanes and teeming bazaars, Delhi is steaming with energy and excitement at the prospect of the approaching games. Whether it is the 9 new automated car parks being built in the vicinity of the games venues with a capacity for 7,500 vehicles, or the 20 new hospitals that will be functional by 2010 to enhance Delhi's healthcare and medical infrastructure, a modern metro transport system, state-of-the-art venues and facilities, and not in the least, the welcoming warmth and ready smile of the people of Delhi. All these converge on a single, simple, yet powerful thought. You are welcome. to come out and play.